Can't make jerky. Oh my god, I haven't made jerky in such a long time. You got. How come y'all have never played jerky? Or never played? How come, chat? How come you got? I know it is one of the most time-inducing things ever, but it is so rewarding, chat. Play skill drain. What? No. Artifacts can trigger. So you guys say play the artifacts. Chat, making beef, it's one of the most, I know it's like super K-Kona, but it is one of the most rewarding things ever. And yes, it takes a long time. Making jerky, it's like a 2-day process, but god damn, it's fucking rewarding, chat. Like, I know, yeah, you can, some of you guys are like, oh, Cap, just go to the fucking store and buy a $7 bag. Yeah, but I'm telling you, like, when you make your own jerky, it's very K-Kona. The reason that I say it's K-Kona is because it's one of those things that you kind of, like, you do it, and it's very time-inducive, and it takes a long time, and it's, like, a lot of effort, and you kind of do it for the sake of, like, the satisfaction that you get, right? I mean, it's like camping. Right, you would think, like, why would you want to camp? Why give up Wi-Fi and your Nintendo Switch and all your other, like, why would you want to camp? But it's just, I don't know, it's just fulfilling. Same thing with jerky. Why spend 2 days making something that you can just go to Walmart and buy for $8? You do it because it's just rewarding. And only K-Kona people do that type of shit, chat. Black people don't generally do that. That's why black people don't camp. We don't camp. We don't make jerky. Only K-Kona people. Only K-Konas do that. They do the camping and hiking and shit. They're basically white people. You know what I mean? Black people don't really do that to K-Kona. Homemade fried chicken. Yeah, unless it's like, unless it's black people don't camp. Like, I don't know if you know how many black people I've known in my life? You know how many of them have ever camped? Probably like 1%. Probably like fucking 1%. I couldn't do a beef jerky stream, chat. Hold on for a second. Let me show you guys something. Beef jerky is a multi-day process. When I'm saying multi-day process, I'm being serious. Hold on. Beef jerky recipe. Because the thing about beef jerky is, let's see.
Hey folks, Pepper Princess. So
hold on. I think this is one I've
Hello,
watched.
this is Chef John from.
We don't need to sit here and talk. This is how beef jerky looks when it's done, which is good, by the way. But yeah, first you gotta make your base, so you can see, and that looks like either cayenne or paprika. Nah, that's probably cayenne. Yeah, it's probably cayenne. I don't personally use paprika in mine. Ooh, that's what I'm see. To my point. Do you guys know what this is that he's pouring in here? It should be obvious. Do you guys know what this is that he's pouring in here? Exactly. This is not, it's not cum. This is honey. Guess what we would never have in this beef jerky recipe if we let the hornets kill the bees. Wouldn't have that honey, chat. That is honey, boys. See, I love bees, man. Bees are dope. Hornets, fuck them. Even the Charlotte hornets, fuck them. Anyway, so yeah, you make your base, then you take your beef. That looks like top round, which would be like London broil. Yeah, just this kind of the shape that looks like top round. I personally use bottom round, chat, but I have used sirloin tip before as well. I think this was cut. Excuse me. I think this was cut probably by like a butcher. I cut mine myself because, like, I mean, I'm pretty sure I can find a butcher somewhere in Charlotte, but I don't really know where a butcher is. So I slice mine myself. You put it in there. You soak it. Hold on, we'll finish. What's it called? Now, here's the thing, chat. This is why it's such a long process. Once you marinate put your beef in the base, you have to marinate it generally for a minimum of 8 hours. MSG? Nah, I don't think you use vinegar, chat. I don't think you use any vinegar. I mean, at least I've never used vinegar. I mean, you could probably use MSG if you wanted. But yeah, see, now he says 3+ hours. When I marinate mine, chat, I just marinate it overnight. This is why it's a multi-day process, because you make your base and then you marinate it, and then you dry it out, you place it on some racks, and you put it in the oven. but you set it on the absolute lowest temperature possible, because you're not actually trying to cook the meat. You're trying to dehydrate the beef jerky. So it takes a long ass time. You can see that he says 3 hours, but he's making a very small amount. For you to come up with like a real big batch, shit takes like all day, basically. Then eventually, see, chat, this little bit of like 5-6 pieces took 3 hours. If you want to make like 3-4 trays, which I usually make, it takes like hours and hours. Don't say the V word. Oh, vinegar. And then you eventually cut it up and put it into a jar. I have jars too. Yeah, you put it up. I mean, I have these type of jars which I use for my coffee. I don't put them in those jars, but yeah, dude. Like, I'm telling you guys, there is nothing more satisfying than making your homemade beef jerky. It's great. All right, hold on. Let me get that duel in with a Tenza. I'm sorry, Kaiba, but I have to do that. And you guys have to watch a commercial. Fuck now, I want to try that. I'm telling you, like, making beef jerky, it's really awesome. GCD. All you need is you need meat, obviously. You need meat. You'll need your spices. Everything. To be honest, all the spices are cheap. The only spice that I traditionally use, which is not necessary, that actually costs like a decent amount, is honey. Honey's just not cheap because it's so difficult to make. Even if you go to Walmart and buy honey, like, honey's just not cheap. It's just, there's no way to really get cheap honey unless you unless you got a hookup. If you know a beekeeper, I'm pretty sure you can get free honey at that point. Make it on stream, maybe one day, chat. Maybe one day. Yeah, I mean, if I see, and the problem is now, I don't know if you guys have been grocery shopping lately, but it's not coffee, it's iced milk. Anyways, the problem now, I don't know if you guys have been paying attention, like how much you guys shop. The price of meat has been going up ever since like the pandemic, and we've had like coronavirus outbreaks. Like, meat prices have been going up. Like, meat plants have shut down. So honestly, I don't know how you guys feel, but it's been like super uncomfortable just shopping. I don't even like grocery shopping anymore, chat. Like, it's like super awkward, super uncomfortable. Half the time you can't get the meat that you want. So it's all Trump's fault. Don't blame Daddy Trump. Why not? Let's see. Jerky stocks going up. There are some stocks that you can buy in meat. I don't know if there's any. There has to be some beef companies, but you can buy like Purdue. Purdue's a public company. Purdue makes chicken. You can make chicken jerky. I wouldn't, but yeah, I've only done beef jerky. Hold on, I need to look at the, what's it called? Wait, did I run the commercial? I think I did run the commercial. Let's see. Here it is. Meat prices. Yeah, chat. Y'all did. Are you guys on? Yeah, y'all didn't know that meat prices. The prices for a lot of stuff at the grocery store has gone up. Like, first off, we're eventually going to have inflation because we've been printing all this fucking money as of lately, basically like since March. But in addition to that, yeah, meat prices have been going up, chat. It's not just meat; it's eggs. Even at my local Walmart, like cheese, like packaged cheese went from like $1.88 to like $2.18.